today we're doing 5 things to do when you're bored. Number 1 is to paint rocks. I really wanted to do this because there's rocks lying around everywhere. It's a really easy thing to do and a good thing to do when you're bored. The first step is to find a rock. Find something that you feel is interesting and you're naturally drawn to. I decided upon this rock. I'm going to start by spray painting it, and I'm just that fast. Now you can paint your rock. I decided to paint mine a dark green. Make sure you have your idea in mind before you start painting. If you want to customize the shape of your rock a little bit, you can use clay before you paint it. I'm going to fast forward this ahead so that you guys don't just see me painting a rock. That's a little bit boring, and this is supposed to be a short video for things you can do when you're bored. Now I'm starting to add the details to this. I still haven't painted the very front of the rock, but that's for something very special. Put in the comments below what you think I'm painting. Now I'm making the line on the back thicker because this is supposed to be a strap. After painting for a while, I started painting the front. This is what it looks like right now, and I noticed a few mistakes, but I will fix them in a minute. Here's the finished product. I hope you like it. I had lots of fun doing this, and I encourage you to paint your own rock. It's a little bit of a weird thing to do, but it's actually really fun. I didn't put a sealer on this to protect the paint because I won't be handling it at all. You can put a sealer on if you want. It's totally optional. I'm going to skip most of this process painting the coloring page because otherwise we'd be sitting here forever just watching me paint this, even though I'm fast forwarding it. Finally, I am on my last thing to paint. As you can see, I did change the cat up a little bit, but I think it turned out really cool. Here's the overall picture. I'm really happy with it and hope that you guys are too. I hope you have fun painting a coloring page if you do end up doing this. It's really fun, although I recommend not using watercolor because as you can see, my dog is really streaky. But otherwise, I love it. You definitely have to try painting a coloring page. It's super fun and I'm really happy with what I got. Here is a project I started but never finished. I'm really excited to finish it, so let's finish it. You can go absolutely crazy when you're finishing a project. You can add a few details or you can completely redo it. Do anything that you want. Mine is just an example. I'm not going to show you every single thing that I did to this picture because that would be a whole entire video in its own, even if I fast forwarded every single little bit of it. And now I must interrupt this video for a special announcement. I have merch! First, we have this awesome phone case. I love the design and I'm pretty sure it's in Samsung Galaxy and iPhone. Then we have this awesome pop socket. It's in the same design, but a lot of them are. And we have this one. This one is my third design and I really like it. Then we have this one. This was my first original design. Then we have this one. This one's the Be Creative sweatshirt and we have a t-shirt of this too. In fact, we have a lot more. Now we have the Raglan style Be Creative. There is this and more in the description below. Please check it out. And back to the video. Here's my finished painting. I really like it and hope that you do too. I use glasses when I'm on my computer at night. This is the case and I thought it'd be a good thing to decorate. Here's a close-up of what I've done so far. It looks pretty good. As you can see, I'm going for a galaxy look. I hope you like it so far. Let's keep going. Then I put planets on it. Here's the finished look, although there is one more thing to do. And here goes the finishing touch, a gloss finish so that the paint doesn't chip or do anything weird like that. And here it is, all finished and protected. I hope you like it, and I hope you have fun and are creative. For this, I decided to use my hot glue gun because it's something I haven't used in a while. And I mean, why not? There's so much you can do with a hot glue gun. And on to step 2. I laid down some parchment paper and warmed up my hot glue gun. Then I made a bunch of hot glue dots. My idea here isn't life-saving, but we'll see how well it works. One thing I do want to remind you is to use something that you haven't used a lot or have never used. The idea here is to be creative and to cure that boredom and to also just use something that doesn't get used a lot. And now to bring in the tile coasters. I designed this myself and thought they slipped a little bit easy. It's not a big problem, but I thought that the hot glue blobs would help, so I decided to glue them on, of course. I thought it would help them get a little bit more friction and not slip as easy. It will also elevate them a little bit. We'll see how well this works. Here is the result. I decided to flip it over and see the difference. It wasn't too big of a difference, but elevated it and I like it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, subscribe, share, like, and comment. Also, check out my merch in the link in the description.